So today we're going to do a little experiment on human perception, and that sometimes what you see isn't exactly what you get. So what we're going to do is, we all know that if I walked into a coffee shop looking like this, I'd probably get service right away. I wouldn't have any issues, wouldn't have any problems. I would just walk in, pay for my coffee, and leave. But what if I looked like this? Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, hell no. Did he just go and dress himself up like a homeless person and make a point? Oh, man, is he dissing the homeless people? Let me tell you something. I was one of those homeless people not that long ago, so I know firsthand the kind of prejudice and the kind of views that people have on homeless people. So don't tell me and don't give me a bunch of comments about that crap. I have eaten out of dumpsters, and I have been to shelters, so I know what it's like. Okay. So I dressed up as a homeless person to go to a certain coffee shop. We will call it Star Deluxe Coffee Shop. And boy, was it a absolute and complete disaster. And out of respect for my wife, I am not going to show that footage, because it was a complete and total disaster. Walked in and sat and waited. I asked her so I can describe it, but she asked not to show the footage because it really upset her. And literally waited like 20 minutes just to get service. They kind of looked at me and it took forever. So it was a complete disaster. It was one of those things where they looked surface deep, and it was bad. It really upset my wife. So next stop was, we decided to go to a upscale furniture store. So we went to this upscale furniture store, and man, I wish the video that I had came out, and I apologize for that. Not exactly rich or anything by any means, so a lot of the equipment that I have is pretty old, and a lot of it isn't compatible with each other, and I didn't realize that until today, so I'll have to explain it. So as we were in the car, my wife and I were both talking, and we both said, look, we still have faith in humanity. We still have faith in human beings to be human beings. So my wife walked in first, and she walked around for a little bit. I walked in, and as soon as I walked in, the lady that was working on the counter, well, she went and got her boyfriend, husband, father, whoever the guy was, and the guy was basically breathing down my neck and followed me through the entire store. And the lady was hunkering in the corner, literally hunkering in the corner, looking like she was expecting me to leap up and, I don't know, grab one of their $9,000 stools and slap her on the head with it or something. I have no idea. So my wife stormed out. My wife is the most faithful person I know in humanity's ability, and when her faith gets shattered, it's very emotional for her, which hurts me in turn as well. So I decided to go to the University of New Mexico campus and show you guys where it was that I used to sleep when I was homeless, just to give you guys an idea that I know. I've been there. I've been down and out. I've been trodden upon. I'm sure a lot of you have as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record it off my phone on the camera that I know will upload to the computer. And again, I apologize. The stuff I have is pretty cheap, I know, and I apologize for that. I'm doing the best I can to get my message across with the equipment that I have, and I apologize that it's not the greatest. But here you go. Thank you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to record it directly from the phone onto the camera now. So, let's see how it works out.
Okay, well, after the little furniture store disaster, we figured we would come here to show you guys a little part about my past. Therefore, you guys can get a little background, so follow me. Back in the days when I was homeless, where this gate is, this gate never used to be here, but they put it here probably because a lot of people were doing the same thing I did. So on a cold day like this, when it was snowing and it was cold and I was really freezing and couldn't stand to be outside, back in here is a little vent that runs the inside of the building and it releases some hot air. Now this gate is here now. I was going to go in and show you guys the inside, but a lot of mixed emotions back in there. A lot of really cold, wet nights spent back in there. So I know what I'm talking about. I know about the prejudices that homeless people face. I know about prejudice, period. Alright, I've been on all kinds of different sides, the receiving end of several different kinds of prejudice. And that's why I'm so against it. That's why I'm so for free speech. And that's why I'm so for you guys to remember everybody is a human being. Whether they're white, whether they're black, whether they're Hispanic, whether they're male, whether they're female. Here's the thing. They are human beings. And you're a human being too.
Now I just want to go over here and show you exactly what he's talking about. Okay, this is it. In here. Okay, and there's a door over there, but you can't tell. But yeah, there it is. Okay.
Well, there you have it. I apologize again for the quality and things like that. Rough day. I fully went out with the expectations that human beings would be human beings and decent and loving, understanding. But when my beautiful wife stormed out like that, and that little chunk of faith of her humanity was stolen away, that hurt. That really hurt. America, you're still beautiful. I still have faith in you. I do. Okay? When it boils down to it, it's not about us. It's about our future. And who's our future? It's our children. So these hateful things that people are saying, all men are rapists, men are the ones that are violent, men are the ones that are going to cause disasters and this and that. People, stop. Just stop. Look at your children. Do you think your children enjoy that? What do you think your children think of humanity every time they hear something like that? Well, there you have it. So, it wasn't a completely wasted day. I was able to pass out some flyers on men's rights and men's issues. And I don't knock feminists. I don't knock their view. They have their point of view, I have my point of view, and that's fine. That's fine. My wife and I might be below the poverty level, but we're rich in faith. We're rich in faith in each other, and we're rich in faith in humanity. But when I see the little child in her get hurt because of words, actions, it reminds me that we all have a little bit of a child inside of us. And what we say hurts. If you think words don't hurt, you are sorely mistaken. And if the child in us can get hurt, imagine what a real child, how much it hurts them. They have faith in you. No man stands as tall as one who stoops to help a child. And let me tell you something, I'm going to stand as tall as I can. America, you're still beautiful. I still love you. God, stop hurting each other, people, please. It does no good. Yelling your cause doesn't advance your cause. Just stick to the facts. We can have debates without name-calling. We can see each other's points of view without all this bullshit hurting each other. America, you are still beautiful. I still love you. I guess that's all I got for the day. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your understanding of the poor quality of this video. I know better now, and hopefully I'll make a better quality video next time. Thank you.